Hello, bestie. It's SuCoco, your divine oracle. How are you? I hope you're doing so well. All right, I've been channeling a message this last couple few days, and it's for the collective specific message. So here are some clarifiers. So if this resonates for you, then this message is for you. I've been picking up this energy of never fitting in or always feeling like the black sheep. And there's this energy, and it could be from like very much like standing out or sticking out like a sore thumb, as if like never fully being accepted or people seeing all of you. This energy is coming forward of like people pleasing or not really being able to fully express yourself or be yourself. And there's been like a reason for that. It's like you have to navigate the world very carefully because it's never felt safe for you. There's always been a level of danger, or just like you've never truly felt safe to share a lot of like your inner world. And it's almost as if like your internal world is like a labyrinth or a maze, and it's like no matter how much like it's like there's like a door, right? So people open it and then they go through and there's another door, another door, another door, and you're always like that's like your the doors are like all the like layers people have to get through to get to you. And even it's like like I'm comparing it to like the like you know what I mean, like the seven layers of hell, but it's like it's not consistent. It's not like you could be like on the first layer and then you go down six layers and all of a sudden you find a door and you're back to the first layer. Like you think it's a maze, it's a labyrinth, and it's like trick doors are happening. And so it's something like I'm laughing about it. It's something you probably laugh about too when you really think about it, but you don't really. And it's like you know yourself really well, and you could be somebody like, even if you are like talkative or you've learned how to navigate through social spaces, no one has ever been able to pass your tests. No one has ever been able to like see the real you, and it's almost as if like no one's ever been worthy of it, or like there's just a lot of pain that's associated with that. So I just want to bring that forward, and that's definitely who I'm reading for right now. So this is a very specific message in regards to that. And there is an element to this where there's this pain, but there's a reason for the pain. There's what's coming forward from as well, like from God, spirit, the universe, whatever resonates with you. This message is really coming forward, and it was like in preparation for where you're gonna go. Like you're gonna be going places where I don't want you to take this negatively, but like it's like you're gonna have to be very careful with your energy, because I've also been picking up this energy of like attack, of not so much like anything to do with like, you know what I mean, like a physical attack, but like there's gonna be people who are gonna like test you. And it is in that way of just like, you know what I mean, they're just like there's no kind way to put it, but the energy that's coming forward is they're just like shit stirrers, and they're just trying to like make drama for drama's sake, and they're testing your boundaries because there's an expansion that is about to happen in your life. There is an expansion that is coming forward where literally like your life is about to expand. And what really coming forward is it's gonna feel as if you are the exact same person, but everything else around you has changed. Like the opinions of your friends and family and people who never really like rode that hard for you, all of a sudden are like, oh, we were best friends. I knew them when they were, you know, like they weren't so big. Or like this energy is coming forward of like, who do you think you are now? And you're gonna just be like, I'm still the exact same person. I haven't changed. It's you. You have changed. And so this, I don't want to start like reading too into it, but it's like there's a level of grounding needed. But let's kind of jump in, because it's like what has been coming forward is expansion. And it's like when you step into this phase of your life, the expansion that's going to happen is going to happen on all fronts. So it'll be like your like notoriety or fame expanded. But with that, it's going to be coming like accolades, but also its shadow of like criticism. The wealth is gonna be expanded, like literally, like money, security, like that is going to be expanded, abundance. But with what comes with that are people kind of coming out of the woodwork, seeing your success, discrediting you, but also trying to take a claim of it, and when they don't deserve it. So you need to be like really careful with your energy. I would just want to jump right in with these cards and see what comes up. Yeah, okay. We're starting off with major pentacle energy, and the pentacles are the cards of money. So right now, it's brand new. It is an idea that has been cultivated, but it's going to overflow with emotion. So this is something you are like so invested in. This is a project you've been thinking about, wanting to do. It's springing forth from your heart, and it's going to nurture your world. And this is something that this like energy that's very much coming forward. It's like this is from your internal world. It's like if you're like an influencer or you're a business person, you have this creative idea, whatever it is that it is like you've been working on, this energy of project. Like this has been a project you've been working on, new idea, something you could even be working on right now. This is opening up to more of the collective, but this thing that you have been working on that has been precious to you, it's you bringing something from yourself out into the world, and it is a energy shift, or this convergence of worlds, where finally this thing is, the world is ready for it. So it could have been something you've been working on for a very long time, but there's this very fresh energy. Like you could be working on it differently. You could be having a new marketing strategy. Something is happening where there is this very, very fresh energy coming forward with it. And this has been a project, or this is like some sort of work or some sort of job that literally like it fills you. It fills your soul. It literally makes you overflow with abundance, joy, love, happiness. This is something that is very sustainable for you, and also something you do for like the long term. And there is this energy of like, I see an orchard, and it's just like it's generational wealth. It's like this is the work that you have done, and now it is the time of your harvest. It's now like your wisdom has paid off, your intuition has paid off, and you can now focus on like the good that's around you. I just see shopping spree. I see you being able to enjoy money instead of being so stressed about it. Always thinking about, how am I going to pay this bill? How am I going to figure all of this stuff out? That is no longer going to be the issue. And there's going to be this major illumination, a lightness, where it no longer, things don't feel so heavy, and you're able to kind of like let go. And it's a completion of a cycle. This has been something where I am pulling two different energies. For some people, this is going to be like, you're literally getting an idea right now that this is going to pay off. The end of this journey is going to be total fulfillment and like a completion and coming to terms and like going to the promised land. And for some of you, you've been on the journey and you are literally at the threshold, and you're standing there like opportunity is knocking, you're opening the doors, and abundance is starting to flow into your life, and you're going to be experiencing a major change of perspective. What you're looking at no longer is like the lack. It's like everywhere you look there's abundance, there's positivity, there's no more poverty, is what I'm really sensing. And so okay, yeah, as you ascend into your power and as you grow into your power, I'm not showing the cards because it's like there's like a naked lady, let me just try to cover up, and she's like on all the cards, so I'm just gonna read them. As you are coming into your power, this is so much so the energy of like whatever it is you've been working on. This is an expansion of like multitudes, where there have been skills and abilities where even you have them, but you haven't been able to let them shine. Opportunities are gonna be coming forward because of this success. All of a sudden, it's like a whole new world is opening up for you. And you're able to tap into skills and abilities you know of or didn't even realize, but you're good at them. And with that is coming you needing to defend yourself. The spotlight of the world is on you, and it's just like, it is an amplification, but it's of both things. Like, you are never going to have the good without the bad, but this is very much letting you know you need to protect your energy, be willing to fight, and you need to be your greatest defender. Be sure that you're the first person that stands up for yourself, because if you allow it, everybody is going to cut you down. So I'm really picking up on your coronation. Like, you need to crown yourself your king, queen, whatever resonates with you, non-binary ruler, however you take that. So there needs to be like a no nonsense policy, and that needs to apply to the people in your life, to your circle. And it's like, not making a choice is a choice, right? Like, this is going to be, this advice coming forward is like very, very critical and crucial, because this is what is going to really kind of affect you being able to sustain this life and this success, because it's not so much it's going to be tiring to continue having these battles and petty arguments. When you ascend to this level of power, when you like, it's literally like you're becoming royalty and you make a decree, I'm not standing for this criticism. It's like heard throughout the land and people know it, but you have to make the proclamation first. Once you do it, then say, okay, great, we won't. And it's like, those that want to like defy you, it's like beheaded. You're like off with their head. It's like they no longer get access to you. Their voice is no longer heard. It's pretty much, it's like the imagery of like beheading is literally like, you're not out here beheading people, but you're like cutting off their ability for their voice to make it in your ear. It's like, you're dismissed. I don't need to hear it. You're out of my life. That's kind of the energy where it's like, you want to come at me with negativity after I've busted my ass, I've worked so hard, I have made this beautiful kingdom, and now you're going to be ungrateful? Like, it is completely valid for you to feel that way, because that is exactly what is happening. So you need to protect your energy and you need to protect your power, because this is how you like recharge your cup, but also it's like how you wield your sword. You need to rule over your kingdom and set the ground rules. If everyone can just do whatever they want and get away with it, and it negatively impacts you, it's like this burden is going to be on your shoulder, and before long you are going to be worn out, either emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically. Like, in some way it'll wear you out and you will not be able to sustain this. You are the wellspring of this abundance and success, and never forget it. If the people around you, and I'm not saying like it's your job and your duty to take care of the people around you, but you're naturally somebody who has this energy of just like, if you have the money and like you're out to dinner with your loved ones and the bill comes, you literally just grab it and just pay the whole bill. Like, that is where you're headed. But don't let those who don't deserve it take advantage of your kindness. Where I feel the moment you start doing that, there's all of a sudden these people are going to start coming out of the woodwork to come out to dinner, and you were like, I don't mess with you like that. And make it clear, I don't mess with you like that. You're not coming to dinner with us. Like, like make it clear, like, okay, great. If you want to come, you got to pay for your own meal. Like, sorry. You have to clear that up. But it's like the people who are in your circle who know you and have always been there for you, completely different energy than like the vampires, the leeches, the parasites that are going to be kind of circling you now that you've ascended. They're going to look at you and say, oh, what, like lowly little so-and-so has ascended. Why not me? Well, then get to work, honey. Like, that's not, they're not your responsibility. Their come up is not your stress. Yeah, you're going to be looking for balance now, looking for a way to have harmony and sustain this. Moving forward, you're getting a lot of like pentacles, okay, a lot of money energy coming forward. It's how do you now sustain it? How do you now take care of everybody? And it's through balance and finding, it's about finding ways that are like even or like fair, moving and operating through fairness, where it's just like the you're gonna get it when I say, like, if this resonates with you, it's almost like when you were down and out and you asked somebody if you could borrow like $20 and they were like, I'm not gonna give you money because you don't have it. Like, it was just like that kind of energy. And then now they're coming to you to be like, can I get a $20,000 loan? And you're just like, and they're like, oh, it's like not, that's like a 25 cents to you. You can give me $20,000. And it's like, it's not about the money, it's about the principle. Because when you had abundance and I had nothing, you weren't willing to part with, in your words, 25 cents to help me. And now you expect me to do that for you. So look for balance, because the sooner you draw the line in the ground, the sooner you what's the word I'm looking for? Like, set your boundaries, the sooner word's gonna get out and it will be known that you can't cross this boundary. It's just not gonna work. And very much so, you're entering a phase in your life where having access to you is a privilege. Never forget that. Having access to you is a privilege. I think the sooner you start cultivating that energy, even at where you're at now, where if somebody it is not resonating for you, their energy with your energy, like, maybe it's time to start practicing, I don't feel it's good you're in my presence, and vice versa. So let's cut that out, because there are legitimately people who will be coming at you to try to like take you down a peg. You're gonna be on higher ground. And it's like, this is really coming forward. It's like, usually I want to focus on like wealth and abundance, and like there is so much like wealth, abundance, and like status change. And this feels very much like I'm getting the image of like 10 years. Like, it's gonna take you 10 years. Like, well, the success is coming, but this, like, setting up the foundation is like a decade of like getting all your ducks in a row. Like, the money is gonna come soon, and then getting your ducks in a row so you know that this wealth is gonna be generational is gonna take like 10 years. Do you get what I'm saying? Where it's like, you're setting up the foundations right now, and it's like within the first year it'll be like, okay, great, you'll be being able to like generate revenue without even being there, or like being able to, for this thing to be like self working almost, in a way where it's like it can operate by itself. And the next year you're building up 10 years, and at the 10th year it's like you're on your yacht. And like, you know what I mean? You're so accustomed to this lifestyle. The systems are in place that you can just enjoy abundance and wealth without even worrying or stressing about it. But like, this is coming in, and what you do here is what is going to either be, you're going to either be in a really well set place for the rest of your life, or you're going to be in a place where you might burn out. And it's like, you can always come back to here, but it's going to be a longer, like a spaghetti, like wet spaghetti noodle. And that's like, you know what I mean? Like, there's those like images of like not everyone's path to success. Some people, it's like success, you think of like start point, end point, it's like a straight line. That is where you could be, but if you don't set your boundaries, it'll be like the start line, end line, you go, and you go, and then you get to success. But it'll be like, you know what I mean? Lots of backtrack and lots of work, and you're gonna be like kicking yourself to be like, oh, I should have just done it right the first time. If I just, you know, like stood up to myself, my own fear, my own insecurity, that, oh, I shouldn't be mean. Be mean, baby. It's for your own good. With all of that being said, I just want you to know I love you so much, bestie. And until next time, bye.